Hey everyone, and welcome back. In this lesson we're going to learn one of the most important scales you'll ever play on the Irish tenor banjo, and that's the major scale. So if you're new to scales, don't worry, this one will unlock a huge amount of Irish music, give you better ear training and build the muscle memory you need to move easily around the banjo neck. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's start right at the bottom. The G major scale begins on the open G string. So we have open G, 2nd fret A, 4th fret B, and then 5th fret C. So that's open 2, 4, 5, G, A, B, C. So just practice that one first. So open, fret 2, fret 4, fret 5. That's a G, an A, a B, and a C. So you hear this scale everywhere, not just in Irish tunes, but almost all Western music. It's a classic do-re-mi sound, you know, from things like The Sound of Music. Training your fingers and your ears to recognise this pattern is huge. And here's a trick. Once you've got the shape, you can move it across the banjo to unlock loads of different keys just by moving the same pattern up and down. But today, let's just stay focused on the key of G. So now let's continue on to the D string using exactly the same pattern. So that's open D, 2nd fret is an E, 4th fret F sharp, and then 5th fret is a G. So that's D, E, F sharp, G. So we put that together, and then backwards. That's our G major scale over 1 octave. So notice how we're repeating the 2, 4, 5 shape on both strings. Gets you the whole lower octave. That's why the scale is so powerful. You only need to memorise one simple finger pattern. So let's just take it a little bit higher, starting from the 5th fret on the D string. We've got another G. This is 1 octave higher than the first note we started on, so that open G there. So we have 5th fret D string, that's our G, open A, 2nd fret is our B, and 3rd fret is C. So G, A, B, C. So if we put it all together, that's where we're up to on the G major scale. You can already hear how the scale connects across the neck. Each new octave gives you more range for playing melodies, ornaments and variations in all sorts of music, including Irish music. So yeah, let's move on. So now for the second half of the upper octave, same basic idea as before. We're going to start on the D note, 5th fret of the A string, open E on the top string, 2nd fret is our F sharp, and then finally we have a G on the 3rd fret of the top string. So again, if we put that all together, that's 2 octaves of a G major scale. So practicing it back and forth though. Now here's a little tip to make this more musical, not just mechanical. Wherever you're practicing, try to find a G to finish on. That's the home note, the tonic, and it's what makes everything sound resolved. So if you end on anything other than the G, it can feel a bit undefined or unfinished. So just make sure that you do start and finish on the G when you're practicing these major scales. Okay, so once that's comfortable, try noodling around with just those notes, but always circle back to the G. That'll help your ear recognise the notes inside of the G major scale. So just practicing up and down the scale, and then again you can add that G chord on there to add a little bit of harmony on top of your G major scale. So that's the G major scale, one of the most important foundations of Irish tenor banjo playing. Get it under your fingers, get used to the sound, and you'll start spotting it inside of countless tunes. If you've enjoyed this lesson, do give me a like, drop a comment, let me know how you got on. And don't forget to subscribe for more Irish tenor banjo lessons. And I'll see you again in the next one.